Arizona and Buffalo, Sean. This is another one that we might potential landmine game, in my opinion. I've been a little bit surprised by all of the attention, or at least positive things I've heard people say about the Cardinals. I'm not the only one. My mind aligned with the slot machine in this case. Cardinals were responsible for one of the many offseason hand pays into my pocket. In this case, Kyler and the Cardinals, Gannon, maybe not a clown like you thought he was, Sean. They head to Buffalo, where Buffalo is looking ahead to the game against Miami on Thursday night. This was 7.5 when we talked about it back in May, Sean. It's now 6.5. It was as low as 6, minus 320 on the money line.
It got even lower. I mean, just off, I swore I saw some like 4.5s or something.
Really?
Maybe I'm crazy, but
Arizona plus 250, 48.5 is the total. I certainly like the number. In some ways, I like the number growing. I like people buying back on the Bills, but I and as much as I like the Bills long term this season, in some regard, I do think that we're going to be talking about a team that is maybe without Matt Milano. We've already kind of learned the lesson, and so early in the season, especially, again, same principle as we just talked about with Tennessee, a team that's going to have, maybe their defense isn't the best, but they should be able to move the ball. They should be able to specifically move the ball against this Buffalo defense. And I'm excited to see what Trey McBride, Marvin Harrison, Michael Wilson, Greg Dortch.
Maserati
hopefully we don't hear too much of that. I mean, as much as I love Gus, he really he milked that one dry. James Conner in the backfield, and Kyler was lighting it up last year towards the end of the season. He's now all the way back from that injury, and he has all the receipts of the Call of Duty stuff. I don't know if you've heard Kyler kind of quietly be like, yeah, all right, I'm going to show you guys this year.
Yeah, I think
he's got a little bit of that. Like, I'm a grown up now, and I'm going to prove all you idiots wrong.
I think he's going to be a willing scrambler, and we've seen again the Bills have had some rough losses. Opening day, they lost to the Jets. They lost to the Steelers at home. I mean, the Jets with Zach Wilson is not a good loss. And this Bills team, granted they don't have a Stephon Diggs, but they're a veteran team. They're going to peak late. They're not. I mean, it is a home environment, but the Bills kind of phoned this in a little bit. Would I be shocked? No. And Josh Allen, in games where he's close, is a favorite of 4 or more. 25 times in the last 2 seasons, 8-16-1 ATS. So Josh Allen is great as a dog. He's great with the back against the wall. He's great in tight, close games. I like Josh Allen. I think this number is too big, and Cardinals have been good as dogs. 11-5-2 ATS is a dog of 4 points or more with Kyler. I think Gannon is a guy. Now they didn't have shit talent wise last year, and they only got 4 wins, but 3 of those wins were against playoff teams. They went into Pittsburgh, got a win against the Steelers. They went into the Eagles. Now the Eagles were in tailspin, but still winning in Philly is still certainly something. And they beat the Cowboys at home. So maybe it was just Gannon knowing the NFC East a little bit there, but they had some surprise victories. I just think this is going to be a game. So if you're giving me 6.5 points, I think you got to take it.